Welcome back, especially welcome back our YouTube viewers. We have a couple of them just watching what you are doing here. And it's my pleasure to invite on the floor the team HTA Monitor. Floor is yours.
Hello everyone. On behalf of team number 5, I would like to welcome you here today. My name is Mario, and together with Magdalena, we'll introduce our project called HTA Monitor. In the next few minutes, we'll go through a short explanation of the pharma industry, a description of our project from a technical point of view, a demo, and at the end, we'll talk about our clients and the feedback we have got so far. So let's start.
Okay, so developing and marketing a medicinal product can take up to 18 years. And after thorough research and development, the efficacy, quality and safety is proven. Only one of the candidate molecules is actually granted marketing authorization. That is, it's proved to enter the market. So then we can enter the market access phase, where the product has to prove its market access strategy valid to finally deliver the product to the patients. They have been waiting for it. After a few years, the patent of the innovative medicinal product expires and competition emerges. So keeping an eye on strategy and on your competitors is crucial in here. So we've gone over the whole life cycle, and now I would like to focus on the market access phase. Here, I would like to introduce Sonia. Sonia is my colleague. She is a pharmacist, and she works as a market access specialist. And her job is to accompany the medicinal product through its life cycle. That primarily consists of taking part in many years-long administrative proceedings, and the aim of that is to set a price and a reimbursement for the medicinal product in all of the therapeutic areas, which is diseases. The reimbursement is very crucial because without it, it wouldn't be affordable for the patient. The reimbursement is paid from the health insurance budget, but the budget is very limited. And we have to somehow assess which medicines we want to reimburse and which we can't, sadly. So that's where the HTA, Health Technology Assessment, steps up, and various very precise analysis of cost effectiveness and budget impact needs to be presented to the agencies. This is where Sonia has to monitor manually hundreds of data sources and websites from all around the world, from tens of countries, which obviously is very exhausting and very, very prone to error. So moving back to Mario, who will present us with a solution for her.
Okay. There are many HTA agencies around the world producing assessments that are available online and for free. But the problem is the diversity of their websites, different languages, different structures, or even the length of these documents. Thanks to our application, you don't have to go through all these HTA agencies yourself, because you use web scrapers to check and eventually download and store new assessments on a daily basis. Moreover, you don't have to spend hours reading these documents, because you use natural language processing, artificial intelligence, and matching of the most relevant medical subject headings to analyze the content. Thus, we can provide you with a short summary or a list of keywords for a specific document you are interested in. These analyses are supported with some information about active substances and medicines as well. There is also a notification layer of our application for receiving alerts about changes in your portfolio. Thus, you have everything you need for a complex understanding of the current market situation under the same roof. Let's demonstrate how the application works on a real use case. Imagine that I'm in the role of our friend, Sonia, the market access specialist who we have talked to during the development. I'm an educated pharmacist, and my job is to take care of medicines in my clients' portfolios. One of these medicines is called Revlimid. So I type Revlimid in the search bar, and immediately I can see the active substance called lenalidomide. Click for more details. And I can notice that the Revlimid was actually the first medicine based on this active substance introduced in 2007. After 10 years, its patent expired. And then, between 2018 and 2020, two competitors emerged with their generics. By clicking on the arrow button, we can get even more detailed information about Revlimid. As could be seen here, Revlimid has been used mostly as a treatment for these hemato-oncological indications. Now, let's go back to the list of other active substances relevant for Revlimid. There is also a hydrochloride form of lenalidomide. This hydrochloride has already been authorized for another indication. That means that a rival company has found out how they can treat even more patients with this active substance. I can scroll down a bit and find the assessments needed for the approval. But wait. There is also a new assessment that does not belong in any of the already authorized indications. It's reasonable to think that someone is trying to use this active substance for another treatment. I can briefly check the overview and the list of keywords, so I roughly know what it could be, and I can use my customized notification system to monitor the situation in the future. These assessment overviews and lists of keywords could also be useful in the cases when I want to be a competitor for others when entering the national market. In this case, I must prepare analyses proving that my new medicine has a clinical effect as well as an economic impact. So the best practice in preparation of these analyses is to look at those who have made it through the process in other countries. Thus, I can lower the probability of returning my analyses back many times for corrections. Unfortunately, this happens quite often and causes long delays that prevent patients from being treated. So, what are the benefits of our application so far? No wasting of time, mental capacity, and money in the process of analyzing HTA assessments. Moreover, you will get a unique overview of these HTA assessments. You will be aware of the most important changes in your portfolio, and you will have also a better idea of what your rivals are doing. We have two options here. The first one, full access to our application, and the second one, watchdog with notifications only. We also have some goals in the near future, mostly with extending the list of our data sources, improving notifications, creating document comparison tools, and API endpoints. More importantly, our main midterm goal is to focus on cooperation with Cogvio and their monitoring systems. So that's it, and now we can go back to the business part with Magdalena.
So HTA analysis, as the four of us, we are not alone in this. We are very happy and thankful to originate from these companies and institutions which not only have given us or shared with us their very strong technological and market access, so subject matter know-how, but most importantly, they have shared with us their client base, which helped us a lot in the early stages of specification of the market of the market access, HTA Monitor. So they have been really crucial in the early part. And today, these are our supporters. They give us great feedback, and they are our early adopters. So. Can you move it? I'm sorry, can we please move the slide? Okay. I just want to go through the timeline briefly. So the idea to build an HTA monitor first originated in 2017, that is years ago. But since then, still, there is no competition. No one else thought of building it in the European, market. So we revisited the idea last year with our customer advisory board from Slovakia and enlarged it later with our Czech clients. And tens of people took part in this process of defining the success criteria and various use cases. Then we worked closely with Cogvio on building a strategy for product market fit and various business cases. And, well, finally, the app was deployed 3 days ago. And as of today, we've got already 25 users on it. And we aim to have, in a year, 250 users, which are like already awaiting for this application that will help them a lot in their everyday jobs. So at the very end of our presentation, I want to recap that the HTA Monitor helps market access experts to spare time and to deliver the medicinal products much faster to the patients. And do not hesitate to contact us to get your demo. It is fully responsible, so you can check it right away on your mobile phone. And I would like to thank the whole team. I would like to thank Zuzka and Adio and Mario for an exceptionally successful and professional job done. So thank you very much. And now it's time for your questions.
Thank you very much. So, questions? Okay, so my question is, do you want to develop it as a like a package of Cogvio, or you want to set up just your own startup service or your own business?
Yeah, and we are currently very discussing this, but the preferred plan is to add it as a module to the actual Cogvio applications we have, because it will be easier for us, obviously, for the channels and for the credibility. So it is much better for us to cooperate with them and to share it. Yeah.
Excellent. And the second question is rather plus minus technical. How can you prove your solution really works and finds all the information?
Well, okay, maybe I'll start and then we can move to the technical point of view. But I would say we have the knowledge, we have the know-how for years, and we have found the pitfalls before. So we know how to test these apps, and generally when we give it to our early adopters for feedback, so apart from testing it very thoroughly and checking if everything matches, if we have counts of everything, if it sums up, our early clients go through it and also can pinpoint some minor errors, which we obviously keep repairing, and feature requests are coming even at midnight and this morning, so we are still working on it, yeah. But the data, it's okay. It's already been proved that it works, and they have everything they need as of the MVP.
Yeah, because I was just wondering, because it means you have to go through lots of the documents and how to prove that you didn't miss anything.
Yeah, it's thousands of documents uploaded daily, and but we know what we are looking for, so we know how to detect errors. We know that it's an error if a document didn't match any of the mesh heading, or if a document didn't match to any of the active substances. So when we see this, we obviously go to repair it, and only after that we launch it into the app.
Okay. If we don't have any questions, yeah, no problem.
Thank you. So if you are using OCR or some sort of reading engine for this, how do you know that it is reading the characters correctly, if it's a scanned PDF, for example?
Well, the PDFs are really structured, so reading the PDFs was very easy. And we did not even have to use OCR methods. We just used parsing a PDF to text, and the results were almost the same as if we would use OCR, but it was like 50 times faster.
The ACR steps up like in phase 3 or something when we move to specific markets, and we try to get to really into deep of the administrative proceedings when, health insurance company writes in something that it's not structured, but it's not our today's focus. But there are these use cases. We can get to them like in a year, I think. We will let you know.
All right, thank you.
Thank you very much. So, time for applause. Yeah.